Hey Steph, I'm back for Chapter 2. So are you. Let's get busy. I'm on page EX71 in Chapter 2 of our Excel textbook for IT 111, and I'm in the tan boxes where it says Open the Workbook. They'd like us to open the Sales Workbook. You remember last week I placed for you out on the discussion forum all the text files you'll need for the quarter. We had some challenges downloading those, but again, I've put those out for you. If you need those, if you don't have them for whatever reason, let me know, please. Don't just not turn in the homework, please. I will get those to you ASAP. So I'm back on step 1 here, open the sales workbook. So I'm going to click on the sales workbook, open that up. And in the documentation sheet, enter my name in cell B4. So I'm on the sales report, the documentation tab. Make sure you're on the documentation tab where it says author, key in your name. And then in cell B5, we're going to enter the date. Today's date for me is 1/19/2016. Okay. Want to format that company name and slogan. So as you can see in the documentation sheet, things look kind of plain. We need to jazz this up. Give it a little style, a little panache. So in the documentation sheet, select cell A1. There it is, cell A1. It says big red wraps up there. That's the active cell in the Home tab in the font group. Let's click the font arrow button, pull that down. And we can see a gallery of fonts available on our computer. Each name is displayed in its corresponding font. When you point to a font in the gallery, the live preview shows you how the text in the selected cell will look with that font. The first two fonts are the theme fonts for headings and body text, like Calibri Light and Calibri there. See, when I do that, I'm just kind of going to go down and show you all the changes. You can see them to the left there that happen in the font. It's a live preview of what it looks like. We're going to point to Algerian. That's the one that we want to take right there, Algerian. Click on that. And you can see all the live preview. And you can see big red up there in the left. So point to a few other fonts. And then let's go back and click on Calibri Light there. We don't want that. I accidentally released a little early. Let's go back up to Calibri Light there. There it is. And big red wraps in Calibri Light. On step 6 there, page EX72, it says in the font group, click the font size button. So again, make sure you're in cell A1 on the font size button. Currently it's at 11. I want to click on 26. So let's go up to 26. There you go. And the company name now changes to 26 points. In the font group, click the bold button, the B for bold up there. Now it's bolded. You could also use the Control plus the B key. Let's select A2 to make it the active cell, the big flavor there. And that's the slogan text. It's selected now. In the font group, you want to pull the font size arrow down and click 10. A little smaller. So the slogan now changes to 10. We're on step 10, page EX72. And in the font group, we're going to click the italic button. And we're going to then select the range A4 to A6. So A4 to A6. Press the Control plus the B key. It's going to bold those three titles. Select cell A7, and that deselects the previous range. Take a look at what we've got. I'm over on page EX73. Take a look at that screen capture, figure 2.2 in our textbook. Make sure yours looks like mine. The only difference on yours should be the date and, of course, the author. The rest of it should be a direct match. I'm flipping to page EX74. Didn't take me long to get here. You guys are humming. To change the company name and the slogan font color in the tan box down there, it says select the range A1 to A2. So A1 to A2. Company name and the slogan are selected. On the Home tab in the font group, let's click the font color arrow button. See that red arrow there? Pull that down. And there's a gallery of theme and standard colors. The two colors for hyperlink text are not shown, but everything else, we got a lot of selection there. Point to the red color, which is the second color, right there under standard colors. And you can see the live preview of the text with the red font colors. You can decide just how cool that looks or how bad that might look. I'm on EX75. It says to format part of the company slogan. You can preview there. It says enter the edit mode, so we can click on cell A2. So I'm going to go ahead there with my different colors. I'm going to click red there. Let's commit to red. Okay, red is good. And on page EX75, double-click cell A2. By double-clicking A2, it's going to put us in an edit mode. You can see my cursor is editing. And the status bar shows edit to indicate you're working with the cell in the edit mode. Drag the pointer over the phrase big flavor. So just kind of grab that big flavor in a big way. Big flavor. Making me hungry. I've selected it, and the mini toolbar, of course, appeared there. If you want to use that, that's great. You can change the font, the size, the style, the color. We're going to click the font size button. So again, if you selected that and you had the mini toolbar, great. You can also go up here and you can click the font size button and click 14. So a couple ways to do it. You can use the mini toolbar. You can use the tab on the ribbon there and the tools. Select A7 to deselect that. Okay. Again, just double check. Do a visual. Make sure that you're actually viewing what you see there. So I've got figure 2.5 in my textbook and the formatted text selection. I think we'll stop there for now. It's a good spot to